What is it about someone else's actions that most clearly reveal their love and care for you? I believe part of the way that we answer that question will reveal what we value most. So, for instance, if I most value someone building me up with their words, when someone goes out of their way to speak words of life to me, I'm going to feel very loved. Or if I value someone meeting a tangible need for me, if someone goes out of a way to meet a tangible need, then I'm going to see that as an act of love. Well, one thing that I so love and appreciate about the Bible is how it is constantly showing us what is of utmost value while constantly challenging and deepening our definition of love. Now, as we look at verse 2 in the book of 3rd John, pay attention to what may seem like a relatively obscure statement, but I believe it has the power to really transform the way we love as well as the way that love is revealed to us. So here's what it says, and then we'll break it down. Dear friend, I pray that you may enjoy good health and that all may go well with you, even as your soul is getting along well. Okay, so keep in mind, this is the Apostle John writing to his dear friend Gaius. And John he was known as the Apostle of Love. So there's a lot we can learn from him on the way that he defines love. Now, this verse we read, it begins with John telling his dear friend that he prays that he would enjoy good health and that all may be well with him, right? That completely makes sense. I feel like that is right in line with how we express love for others today, right? We desire people we care about to have good health and that it may go well with them. But John doesn't stop there. He goes on to say, even as your soul is getting along well. Or perhaps we could even say it like this: I want you to prosper, dear friend, even as your soul prospers. Wait, what? One idea for John when it comes to expressing love is to pray and to desire that his soul might prosper. Now, I've never had someone, that I can remember at least, in my entire life, come up to me and express love to me in a way in which they are praying for my soul to prosper, right? I've had people to pray for me to prosper materially, relationally, physically, but not necessarily that my soul would prosper. Right, as human beings, we can get very boxed in, right, to a definition of love merely consisting of people's surface level, kind of tangible needs being met, that type of definition. And that's good, right? John desires that for his friend. But John's love compels him to desire more for his friend. He desires a prospering soul for his friend. Isn't that beautiful? Like, what would it look like for your soul to prosper? What would it look like for you to begin praying for the people you care about, that very thing? I'd encourage you to incorporate this broader definition of love that John is laying out for us here, and then begin to make it our ambition to love people in a way in which we are desiring the prospering of their souls. Right, so next time someone asks you how they can be praying for you, tell them to pray that your soul would prosper.